How can you find links are working or not? Right? So this is a bit complicated. If more links are there, and this is going to take more time, right? Clicking on each link, going to the next page. And so this is the lengthy process. We don't need to use this one. So you can find very simple one. And that too, just checking each link status code based. You can check if the link is having a 200 status code, then you can say it's working. If link is having a response status code 404, the link is broken. That's how we can decide that so link is working or not. Okay, so that's what we need to see. So let's target that. We can take any website. Let me see. I'll just take from here. Broken links, okay? I'll just take this code and I'll explain you this. Open images also we need to take. Similar. So broken images, broken links, both we are going to practice. So broken links, first let's see broken links. Okay, so this one, I think I'm just following something. Okay, we'll see that. Taking any screenshot, right? We don't need this. Okay. First, you can launch the Firefox browser, maximize the window, and then you can use this our blog basically. And you can use our blog. Just open our blog, and here you can find in this web page all the links, right? So whether all these links are working or not, you need to check that. How can we check this? So that's what. But simple. You cannot, click on each link. So many links are here, right? Simple thing is, so here is the method. Private, static, void, verify URLs or validate URLs. Anything you can write. String URL. You have to give the URL for this method. That means a link URL you have to provide. Once you provide the link URL, it will validate whether that link is having a 200 status code or 404 status code. Step 1 is create object for URL class. This is the Java class, which is available in java.net package. You can see java.net package, this URL class is available. So URL, so object reference equal to new URL and pass this URL. Then step 2, open the connection. So URL dot open connection method, you can use this, will return HTTP URL connection object. So HC equal to HTTP URL connection of URL dot open connection. Open connection. Then step 3, connect to that. Connect to that URL. So connect to that, so this connection, and then fetch the status code. So next step is fetch the status code. Int response status code equal to hc dot get response code. So it will fetch the response code of this one. Fetch the response message. String response message equal to hc dot get response message. Basically, There are status codes 200 series, 400 series, 500 series. 200 series will tell you it's a successful request went and response you get Bob. So you got it. You received the 200 status code response from the server. That's a 200 series means. If 400 series if you get, so 400 bad requests, 404 not found, like that all client-side errors it will return. So if you get a 404, that means the link is not working, link is broken. So that's the, so 404 means. 404 means not found. So that's the response message. Status code 404 you will get with this get response status code. If this response status code is equal to this one, you simply say that the URL is broken and print the response message. So this is the simple method we're going to use. And you can see first, so launch the browser, maximize the browser window, add implicit wait, open the URL. So driver.get our application. You can take any application URL, but we have taken our application URL. So wait for the home page title. You can wait for the home page title, WebDriver wait equal to new WebDriver wait, driver comma, duration dot op seconds, 30 seconds. So wait dot until expected conditions dot title is your store. Title is your store, you can use it. And fetch all the links from the web page. List web element, links list equal to driver dot find elements by dot tag name A. By dot tag name A. So that means in this web page, all the A tags it is fetching and storing in this collection. This is how to fetch all the links from the web page. I have given this line of code while explaining the tag name locator. So that time I explained and I am reusing that line of code again. Now, so the collection you iterate, get the each link. Now this is all the links are there, right? Now get each link URL. Then call the method, this method you call it here and pass the URL. We need to pass an input for this method, link URL. That link URL I'm passing here. So that is the how to iterate. It will iterate all the links and print if any link is not valid. Okay. So let's fix this and run the program. So I'm not sure the Firefox browser it will launch. Otherwise, we have to use Firefox options class to set the binary of the Firefox path. Okay, it's working. You can find out here. Can you see here all 200? Okay. 200 is the status code. Okay is the response message. So everything 200 okay. Because all are working in this website. That's why 200 okay we are getting. So no 404. Right? So that means you don't need to worry. If any link is broken, you can report a defect immediately. That's advantage with this. So So easy one to find out the broken links. This is one of the famous interview question also. Make sure you learn this, how to work with the broken links. So how can you find the broken links in the web page? Same way, here also similar. Broken images means I'm taking a different URL here. So here exactly you have broken images. That's why I'm taking this URL. Hiroko app website. So you can see broken images. You launch this URL, then click on broken images link. And here it is. These two images are broken. That means you will get a 404 for this image, and this is working fine. So how to find a broken images? So is it same as a links? No, images are different, links are different. So links are represented in HTML by a tag, but images are represented in which tag? In HTML.
SRC.
Tag, I'm asking, tag. IMG tag, right? IMG tag. Attribute means you have to say SRC. Okay. Tag means IMG tag we have to use. So let's go and see the similar code. This code is not going to be changed. This code is same. Okay. This code is same. URL UL equal to new URL, and HTTP URL connection HC equal to HTTP URL connection URL dot open connection, and you connect to the this HC, and then fetch the response status code, fetch the response message, because these methods are return type methods. This method returns an integer, and this method returns a string type data. If this response code is equal to 200, then you say, so URL is working fine, response code and response message. Else if response status code is 404, then you can say URL is broken. URL is broken or working, okay? Is not working or broken. You can say simply is broken. Okay, so that's you can say simply are not working. Okay, so this is a proper message you can build up, and that status code, that response message, both will print. Now see that. So launch the browser, maximize the window, add implicit wait, open the application URL, and wait for the page title. And this one, wait for the page title, and click on the broken images link, driver.find element by partial link text images dot click. Basically, it's a broken images. I have written a partial text. That is partial link name. I have written images. So wait dot until expected conditions dot URL contains / broken images. This one. That's a URL contains means. So this is expected conditions class method URL contains. And that means I am verifying, waiting for this URL. That is the URL, this one. So I have taken this one. In the URL, partially I have taken. Otherwise, generally we have to give more big URL, but I have given a partial. That's a URL contains advantage. So that's what I did here. URL contains and partial URL I have taken. So fetch all the images from web page. List web element, image list equal to driver dot find elements by dot tag name img tag. So for web element img colon images list. So string URL equal to img dot get attribute of src. Get attribute of src. So verify URLs method you call. So this method you call and you get the URL. So img dot get attribute of src. So in the links, what we used? Get attribute of what we used? Which attribute we used for links? You can get the link URL. Oh, didn't observe that? href we have used. Get attribute of href we have used. You have to read because those are important methods. So already I explained in the previous class, and I asked you to read also. And so today also we explained. These many times I explained, and you are not able to recollect, means you are not following at all, I think. That's not good, guys. See that? Link dot get attribute of href. So this link href value we are fetching and storing in the URL. That's a href value. That's a URL. Any link URL. So you need to call this method only fixed code. That fixed code, you need to remember these things. Here also, any image URL if you want, get attribute of src. It's not going to change this part. Only what reference you are given here, that's a matter here. Then you can store in the URL, and this URL you can pass it here to verify URLs method. Thread.sleep, driver.close. Okay, so that's all. Let's see. See here, you can see, you can observe here. So this image is PNG, right? PNG. So this is the SRC value. That's working fine, 200 status code. And this one is broken, 404, not found. So this is the status code, and this is the response status message. Status code, response status message. Status code, response message. So these two are working and these two are not working. So you can report a bug for these two images. That's it. So like this, you can easily find out all of them and you can report them. Otherwise, it is difficult to test manually, right? All these things. And very quick also. Otherwise, you have to go to network tab and you need to find out while loading the page. That one only the Selenium is fetching. Okay, so this is how to find the broken images in the web page. Any web page, same code. Code doesn't change. Only your URL will change here. This logic, everything is similar. Only your URL will change. And there's any titles you are verifying. From here to here, fixed code. This entire code is fixed always. For broken images or broken links, the same code. First step, create object for URL class. Second step, so open connection that will return the HTTP URL connection object. Then typecast that so HC, and you connect to the HC object. Then fetch the response status code and fetch the response message. So if response status code is 200, and you can say it is working. Else if response status code is double equal to so 404, so the link is broken or not working. Then I am just printing the response status code and response message also. So these are the very important points. So we should be aware of this program. This is a commonly asked interview question. Find the broken links and broken images. Okay, so practice more and you will get the confidence. Okay, so next topic is, so links are done. So how to handle links we have seen, how to type we have seen, how to check checkbox is checked or not we have seen, and so how to check radio button is selected or not we have seen, drop downs we have seen, so links how to perform the actions, and buttons we have seen how to perform the actions. So we covered almost all the elements, right? So edit boxes how to handle we have seen. Now, so let's see how to take the screenshots and how can we scroll the web pages. Okay, so what is the next step? How to scroll the web pages and how to take the screenshot. So that's what we need to see. So let's go and see that. How to scroll the web pages. So why do you want to scroll the pages? So why do you want to scroll the pages? So what is the reason why you want to scroll the pages? What do you know, sir? Okay. To see the bottom side content, right? So it may be hidden page wise, it is hidden. You want to see that page content or some elements, anything you want to see them, you use the scroller. Same way, WebDriver also, so not going to perform action if the elements are not visible. So you have to make the element visible, means you can scroll a little bit and then you can perform the action on that web elements. So in order to scroll the pages, you can use JavaScript executor method, execute script method. JavaScript executor is an interface. That interface has a method, execute script method. So execute script method is mainly used to execute any JavaScript code. Not only for scrolling, JavaScript code if you want to execute in Java Selenium, you will use execute script method. So that method is available in JavaScript executor. So how to use this? First, you need to create a object for any browser that you assign to. So driver variable, that driver type is a web driver type. So create a variable for a JavaScript executor and assign the web driver variable. So JavaScript executor, so JSX equal to C driver. So why I'm typecasting here? What is the reason we are typecasting here? So driver type is, what is the driver type? What is the driver type? Here WebDriver interface. So driver type is a WebDriver interface. So what is JSX type? JavaScript executor interface. This is also interface variable. This is also interface variable, but both are different interfaces. So driver, you need to convert into JavaScript executor format. Otherwise, you will get a type mismatch error. So to solve that type mismatch error, we are converting the driver variable into JavaScript executor format. So that's why we are type testing. So once you do this step, then JSX dot execute script of, so this is the JavaScript code. This entire thing is a JavaScript code, highlighted one. Execute script is a function, the method. The method inside you have to pass arguments. What is the first argument? Execute JavaScript code you have to write. Any JavaScript code you have to write. So window dot scroll by is a JavaScript code. So window dot scroll by is a JavaScript code, horizontal comma vertical. So scroll up. If you want to scroll up, the vertical, so the vertical value give you a negative value. So JSX dot execute script of window dot scroll by horizontal comma minus vertical down. So that is the, so scroll down and scroll up. So this is how you can scroll down, and this is the code, fixed code. Horizontal means you can give how much. So you're not scrolling horizontally, right? So 0 you have to give. Vertical means how many pixels you want to scroll down. So you can give 2000 or 3000 or 5000 pixels, and it will scroll down. Same if you want to scroll up again. So now we scroll up, scroll down, right? Now you want to scroll up. So you just give minus vertical down. Minus vertical, horizontal value is 0, and vertical value, how much you want to scroll up. That many pixels you can specify. That's a scroll down and scroll up values. So how can you scroll until the visibility of particular element? So JSX dot execute script of arguments of 0 dot scroll into view true and use the element name until this element is visible. So it will scroll down. So that is the how to scroll for a particular element that is visible in the web page. So this is a very important interview question. How can you scroll for a particular element is visible? So you have to tell JSX dot execute script of arguments of 0 dot scroll into view true, and second argument which element. So you're looking for which element. That element name you write. First you identify this element, the element reference you can write it here. Scrolling the page using keys enum. Scrolling the page using keys enum. Scrolling the page using keys enum. So then driver dot find element by dot locator locate value dot send keys of keys dot key name. Keys dot key name. So driver dot find element by dot tag name body send keys of keys dot down. So it will scroll down. Scroll up means driver dot find element by dot tag name body tag send keys of keys dot up. Keys is an enum. So enum inside these are the constants. So I already mentioned in Java how to call enum constants. So this is the how to call enum constants. So that's the ways to scroll down the web pages. And then, so we have one more, how to takes the screenshot. How to takes the screenshot. So to take the screenshot, you have to use takes a screenshot interface and get a screenshot as a method. Takes a screenshot interface, get screenshot as a method you have to use to take the screenshot of the page. Otherwise, you can take the screenshot of particular element also. So we have given the methods, but let's see how to use this take screenshot interface and get screenshot as a method. So you know driver indicates that entire page, right? Entire page screenshot. So the take screenshot of driver dot get a screenshot as output type dot file. See this method, you are passing interface constant as an argument. Output type is an interface. Interface inside you have a argument, the constants, file, base64. These are the constants in the output type interface. So I already mentioned in Java how to call interface constant, interface name dot constants. That's what I'm doing here. Interface name dot constant. So it is getting the screenshot of this browser as a file format. The second one, string base64, take screenshot of a driver dot get screenshot as output type dot base64. So this is how to take the screenshot. So here I have given a reusable methods. So dynamic screenshot, how to take private static void capture screenshot, string screenshot name you give your own screenshot name, what screenshot name you want. So file src equal to take screenshot of driver dot get screenshot as output type dot file. So once you get the screenshot, you have to store somewhere, right? So for that I'm creating object for a date class. So the date class, why I'm using here is the date is always a dynamic, right? So with the timestamp you will get this date object. So you create object and you execute this and you will get a current date with a time and minutes and seconds. So that's the only dynamic, right? So that's what I'm adding, d dot to string dot replace, the colon is there, colon I'm replacing with hyphen, again replacing space with a colon hyphen dot jpg, that's the screenshot name. Then I'm copying that screenshot, file utils copy file, source, this is the source, a new file system.get property user.dir and src screenshot, the screenshot folder inside I'm storing that screenshot name, screenshot file path. Same you can take the screenshot of web element also, screenshot. See, this one is entire page screenshot and this one is particular element screenshot. File src equal to take screenshot of web element dot get screenshot as output type dot file. So create object for a date class, date d equal to new date and screenshot name hyphen d dot to string replace. So method we are using this all string methods. So file utils dot copy file, source, new file system dot get property user dot dir. I have given already this code what it is going to do. Then the current directory path, under that project directory source inside screenshot folder inside the screen name we are using. So this is the how to capture the screenshots. So any doubts on this? So that's two concepts here, how to take the screenshot of entire page, how to take the screenshot of particular element. Even you can take a particular element screenshot. Okay, so that's how to take screenshot. Let's join back and I'll show you the program on this screenshots, no, and also how to scroll the pages. We'll scroll and we'll take the screenshot. We'll scroll up, we'll take the screenshot. We'll scroll for a particular element, then we'll take the screenshot. So how to scroll with the keys, I'll show you all these concepts, okay? Yeah, let's join back.